All right, turning our attention back to weather. We just mentioned this a little bit earlier, but this morning several people are recovering in the hospital after a dangerous dust storm in central Illinois. State police say at least 6 people died after low visibility caused a pileup on an interstate near Springfield. More than 70 cars and tractor trailers were involved in the wrecks, and you can see the dry conditions there and that dust blowing around. So those injured ranged in age from 2 to 80 years old. So let's bring in Marielle now to take a closer look at how dry it was there, the conditions they're dealing with there, and here across North Texas too.
Yeah, that got us to thinking about here closer to home. But before we get to that, I do want to talk about some of the conditions across the Midwest and the Northern Plains. Still dealing with a red flag warning anywhere from Minnesota towards northern Iowa. That dust storm, by the way, caused by not just high winds and the ongoing drought just to the west, but also farmers had just plowed. So those high winds picked up that dust and carried it across I-55 there. Now we're looking at ongoing drought conditions from Nebraska to Kansas, Oklahoma included in that, anywhere from extreme to exceptional. And in North Texas, we have abnormally dry conditions. That does include portions of Johnson, Tarrant County, Collin County towards the west. The more west, southwest you are, the more likely you are under a type of drought. And the worst of it in North Texas is close to Hamilton, just to the southwest of Meridian. Extreme drought seen there. Abilene towards West Texas also seeing some drought conditions. And as far as our rainfall update for DFW specifically, during the month of April, 3.12 inches of rain. This was about 1/10 of an inch less than what we normally see during the month. But for the year so far, we've picked up about 11 inches and 1/4 of rainfall, which is close to 3/4 of an inch below those standards. But the good news is that looking ahead into May, we talked about this yesterday, it's actually the rainiest month of the year. So hopefully we can gain some of that rainfall before we head into those really warm summer months that we definitely know gets dry here in North Texas. We'll have another look at these numbers coming up in the next hour of Daybreak.